Yes, we've been talking about the separation of money and state for a decade. Adam's been talking about it for 25 years. And it's starting to happen. There's some strange things happening in policy that are driving people to sell fiat currencies. In the US, the deficit seems unsustainable. I don't know where it goes. And so, if you're looking to store your wealth in something that can't be confiscated either directly or indirectly via inflation, Bitcoin is a fantastic asset. So, I think its time is now.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of the huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're going to get more right now with Bloomberg's Sonali Basak. Sonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Cryptoteacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy. And it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the Cryptoteacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you. We have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten, and more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky, and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you. In the first quarter, then the master magician set up a distraction so the Fed can cut rates, and then we move up. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And we had Bitcoin and crypto make a move up. Now, as I'm doing this video, we are slightly pulling back. And don't forget, we have the Moscow Exchange launches its ruble-based Bitcoin ETF futures. Yes, you heard that correct. And right now we have stocks flat, so guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates down big today. And we got a terrible ADP number, and I'm going to go over that later. And right now we have the dollar down. We have volume and crypto down. We have Tether and USDC. And we have BCP Technologies has launched TGBP, a British pound-backed stablecoin on Ethereum. And again, we know stablecoins are the foundation of this new economy. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at $153 billion. Make sure you pull it on a daily basis during the week. And we know the Fed wants to keep rates high for longer to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build his fourth industrial revolution, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And again, we have Trump urging Powell to cut rates, but we know he's not going to cut rates until this jobs market starts to break, and we're seeing that now. ADP numbers came in at 37,000 against 111,000 expected. So what's going to happen, guys? You're right. they're going to revise these numbers and it's going to be in the negative. But that's definitely not going to make any news. And we have Trump set to speak with China's President Xi on Friday. And again, guys, it's always on the weekend. And we can definitely see the truth that eventually China and the United States are going to collide. Something big is cooking behind the curtain. If you're part of my Patreon, I put an article in there proving that. And then plus last night when I did the video, the clip of the ex-Google CEO saying that comment, I didn't even see that article. So definitely something is cooking behind the curtain. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, the drums are about to get louder. Now we have the Bitcoin, Ethereum, spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin, Ethereum, spot ETFs right now are down. And we have Bitcoin and Ethereum had net inflows yesterday. Now getting over into a little crypto news. We have Kazakhstan, and it doesn't matter, guys, where you go, has launched a pilot project for crypto cards and allowing licensed exchange users to make fiat payments directly from their digital asset wallets. Now we have President Trump's Truth Social files for Bitcoin ETF. And we see Trump and the Trump family pushing this new digital economy. Now we have MoonPay secures Bit license and money transmitter license from the New York State Department of Financial Services. And that means they can push crypto in all 50 states. And of course, that pushes adoption. And we have DeSci health startup Kudos to launch native token on Solana. And they have a wellness ring that tracks health data and personalized fitness coaching system powered by AI. And we see robots and AI are definitely going to take over healthcare. With this type of technology, they'll be able to know exactly what is wrong with you, but the only thing about it is someone can use that against you. So remember, guys, this technology can be used for good or evil. You definitely can use this information to cure yourself if you know how to use the technology, but also all this data can be hacked and again used against you. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And we have Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse denies his company ever made a bid to acquire Circle and contradicting recent reports that alleged Ripple offered up to $5 billion for the stablecoin issuer. And you guys know, especially in the Patreon, I told you I definitely didn't see that happening anyway, just because we know Goldman Sachs has his hands all over Coinbase and Circle. And lastly, speaking of Coinbase, we have CEO Brian Armstrong says Bitcoin is going to take over as the reserve currency if Congress doesn't reduce the deficit and pay down its debt. But we already know Trump's plan. He's definitely going to reduce the deficit and pay down the debt. And what is he going to use? That's right, these stable coins. He's going to devalue the dollar. That's going to lower the deficit and get us on a level playing field for this fourth industrial revolution. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.